Mosquitoes. All right. Well, I'm checking out cars today. And today, oh man, what a bum day. Working on my buddy's Sportsman. And this bug is bugging me. I got a fly swatter. He's going down. It's not even a fly. Shoe flies. Shoe fly. Shoot, that's hard to say. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anyway. So I am gonna, let's see, I'll put this over here. Get out. Ever since I put the air conditioner in, that's what it is. Ever since. I should have titled this something different, like Guy Goes Insane. It's great. It's great. I'm back. Just trying to, it's not even a fly. I don't even know what it is. It's some sort of flying creature, insect of some sort. Don't know what it is. Doesn't even matter what it is. But it's going to bug me to no end. Yep. I don't know. It's Chuck. I'm going to name him Chuck. May as well give him a name. Hi, Chuck. Chuck, where are you from? And what do you do for a living? May as well interview. I'll interview him. Chuck the flying. Chuck. Oh, wait, we can't do that. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so anyway, can I, what is this? Share screen. Oh, I can share stuff. That's cool. I know what I want to check out. Cancel that. I don't want to get in trouble though. Let me see here. We could watch I'll get in trouble if I put that on though. I'll get booted. No, I'll get booted for that. It's so touchy on what you could watch. Oh, I know it. I wonder if I could put her on. Alice. Wait, what's her name? Strange. Yeah. Alice Strange. I really dig. I don't know if you guys can. If I could share this and not get in trouble for it, this would be cool. Let me see. If I could share a window. Yeah, I want to share this window. Aha! All right, you guys, check this out. This girl right here, she hasn't uploaded in a long time, but well, like She's only got 49 videos, but she's from the UK. Check this song out. Where is it? She's super cool. Where is her? I love her song, her music. Where is her? All right, videos. Popular. Come on, where is? Oh, right here, official. So this is this is a music video. I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Welp. The word on the street is. That it is scrambled, and you folks cannot hear it anyway. But that it is scrambled. Check this girl out. I really want to get her album. She has a pressed vinyl album. You can also get her. She has a CD. You can get a digital download, but I actually want the pressed vinyl. Stop sharing. So that's that. I'll share my own stuff. I'll share my own stuff, darn it. Watch this. They can't bring me down. They cannot hold me down. How about I go to, what is this? How about I go to bloopers? So I can go to my bloopers, my blooper reel. I don't show these on my channel because they're kind of, I do a family friendly show actually, guys. So I don't really show these, but let me see if I can find my blooper reel. I'll get somebody to watch. I don't really care. Bloopers. Bloopers, there they are. Three, two, one. Thank you everyone for watching. That's gonna go. 3, 2, 1. Thanks everybody for watching this week's episode. Tune in next week. I'm gonna take that little guy for a ride. Let's see if that thing can haul me around. Let's see if that thing can haul my fat around. 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, you're gonna have to tune in next week. See if that little 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in for this week's episode. Come back for next week's. All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna share it. And there's nobody here, and I don't care. We're sharing. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone, for watching. That's going to go. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, everybody, for watching this week's episode. Tune in next week. I'm going to take that little guy for a ride. Let's see if that thing can haul me around. Let's see if that thing can haul my fat around. 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, you're going to have to tune in next week. See if that little... 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in for this week's episode. Come back for next week's to find out if that little guy will be able to pull me around. You're going to have to find out till next week. I already said that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you come back next week, though, to find out if that little guy will be able to go up my nose. Is this worth it? Nope, it's not. All right, what do we got? Let's go into my other folder here. And we'll go into final videos and just see what happens here. Final videos. What I got? I could do that. I could do my promo video. It's this one. That'd be cool. All right, let's do this one. Minimize that, and we will share this screen. No, just this window. Boom, share it. All right, guys, here we go.
During the show, there's a perfect thought that help you along the way. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and pulse. 1 man and 12 folks. Sit back and enjoy the show. It's time to watch. Find out just what's in store. Because you never know what is working on. It could be a fight going out of line. So just sit back and enjoy the show. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and pulse. 1 man and 12 folks. Sit back and enjoy the show. It's time to watch. Find out just what's in store. Because you never know what is working on. It could be a month going out. So just sit back and enjoy the show. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and pulse. 1 man and 12 folks. Come on, doing this left hand and origin is right. He's working hard, deep into the night. Maxwell has shot so all night. Got full to the sun, though something cuts. Cause it's time to win a fight. Operators at coffee, morning, noon, and night. Operators at coffee, time to win a fight. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and pulse. 1 man and 12 volts. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and pulse. 1 man and 12 volts. Carbs and coffee. Carburetors and coffee. Morning, noon, and night. Carburetors and coffee. Time to win the fight. Maxwell has truck full of nuts. Got forces on the moving cuts. Because it's time to win the fight. Carburetors and coffee. Morning, noon, and night. Carburetors and
All right, how about this one?
Tanya Atkins is suing vehicle owner Kelly DePanger for damages and lost wages from a car accident.
Court come to order. All rise. Have a seat, please.
All right.
Hello, Judge. Case 20.
All I ask is that somebody comments and says that they can hear this. That's all I'm asking. Let me see.
2165, Atkins versus DePanger. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Yes. All right. If I get booted off of here, I want to go over this
Tell me
Judge
your first
Judy
name.
case because
Destiny.
How old are you, Destiny?
I'm 14.
And you don't have a driver's license.
No, ma'am.
So you know you're not allowed to drive a car?
Yes, I do.
okay, I'm a huge Judge Judy fan, but this is a newer Judge Judy case. This is Judy Justice, and I think this is is this the one where she gets this completely wrong? Whenever it comes to car cases, Judge Judy really annoys me because the car could be 10 years old and she thinks it's a piece of junk. It could also be a classic car and she thinks it's a piece of junk, which really bugs me. So check this one out.
You took your mother's car without permission.
I did.
You were with a girlfriend
Yes, ma'am.
who also is your age.
Mm-hmm.
Is not an answer.
Yes, ma'am.
And you stole your mother's car on what date?
October 7th or 8th,
Where was your mother?
sleeping
What time did you steal your mother's car?
around 4, 3, around that time.
What?
Like, I say about 3:30. I'm sorry.
The morning, afternoon, or evening?
In the morning, a.m.
3:30 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And you had an accident.
Yes, ma'am.
You had an accident with this lady's car.
Yes, ma'am.
And instead of stopping, you took off, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And it was a bad accident.
Yes, ma'am.
And was the damage to the side?
Now, growing up, has anybody else ever stolen their parents' car? Now that's the thing too. It's doing it again. Here we go. I love this. I love this camera. It's stealing. If you take your parents' car without permission, Judge Judy has that right. It's stealing.
Side of your car? Was the damage to the side of your car?
No, ma'am.
Passenger side?
No, ma'am.
Don't play. Passenger side? No. Driver side? No. Where was the damage to your car?
The front.
Front. Okay. So now that I've got the clear picture, you stole your mother's car. You have no driver's license. Whatever insurance your mother had on the car would certainly not cover this accident because you're an unauthorized driver. You have no driver's license. Your
True.
mother certainly wasn't going to report you to the police for stealing her car. I don't think you did that, right? And the damage to your car was in the front. Front. You're going to tell me, but just so that I know. The damage to your car was on the side. Yes, ma'am. Of course. You see, cars don't.
Now this poor lady, she's on her way to work. I think she says she's a nurse or something like that. You know, I feel bad for this lady.
Slide together. Do you know what I mean? One car hits another.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Is not an answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Better. Okay, so now we're going to go to October 8th. Yes, sir. You were on your way to work? Yes, ma'am. And Miss Atkins, tell me what happened.
I was going to work. It was 5:30 in the morning. I was going up Franklin Road. I got to Brookville Road.
You were driving straight.
Yes, I'm going up Franklin Road. I get to a light at Brookville Road. I make a stop because the light is red. I'm sitting at the red light. The light changes green. I proceed to go through the light at the green light. The defendant is coming the opposite way from me. She's not in the turning lane. She's in the regular straight lane. So I see her coming at a rapid speed, but I'm thinking she's going straight. So I proceed to go through the light. By the time I get mid-light, I don't know what happened, but she decides to turn. And when she turns right into me, like, and hits me.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then I hear her and her friends, or how her friend is hollering, "Run, Destiny, we have to go. Run, Destiny, we have to go." I'm still trying to get myself together, and I'm looking, and all I could do was grab my phone and dial 911 to call the police.
And by that time, they were gone.
And by that time, they were gone.
Miss Hopkins, how did...
By the way, this audience, they look so lethargic. I mean, they must be like paid actors or something. But the one woman behind the defendants, she keeps eyeballing and looking back and forth. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm really preoccupied with looking at them. It's so kind of annoying. But anyway, they're very stoic. And I don't know. It's almost like they're told to be very still, and they're equally spaced out. It's very robotic.
How did you find her?
We talked to the insurance company.
No, wait a second. Okay. How did you find her? They took off.
Oh, they took off.
They took off.
Her car was still at the accident.
Oh, so they ran and left the car.
Yes, ma'am.
Smart.
Oh, so my husband came. I had called my husband as well. He came to the accident scene. He took pictures of the cars and the plates, and we contacted our insurance. Our insurance gave us the name, and I went on Facebook and I looked her up, and I seen Destiny, who I had seen run from the accident. And we found out she was hiring for a job. So inboxed her, found out where she worked, and we went to her job.
You mean her mother?
Her mother. My daughter inboxed you and asked you what.
Don't speak to her.
I'm sorry.
Don't speak to her.
Okay.
Listen to me. Whatever you say is no good.
Yeah.
Just understand that. Your daughter stole your car. She's 14 years old. She could have killed people. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for her stealing your car. Has she ever done it before?
She got a big time attitude too. And it's unfortunate.
But she did.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And she did. And she had an accident because she didn't have a driver's license. She lacked state permission to be behind the wheel of a car.
But she still harassed me, though.
What?
At my job. She harassed me at my job.
Just a second. Did she contact you first?
As far as...
Just as anything. Contact.
No.
Email. So...
I don't know who her daughter was.
You're going to... What?
I didn't know who her daughter was trying to contact me on Facebook.
Did you know your daughter had been in an accident? Let's go. Did you know your daughter had been in an accident? Of course you did, because she left the car there, right?
Yes.
So you knew she had been in an accident?
Yes.
Right? Did you contact the police?
No.
That's not harassment, okay? She's trying to listen, I don't know what the deal is. I haven't watched this video in a super long time, but that's not harassment. That's not the definition of harassment. So just so you guys know, I have this video flipped. She is the defendant, not the plaintiff.
Why not?
She came to the house freaking out and, in panic of her getting in an accident. And my daughter...
So what did you, just a second, so what did you do?
Yeah.
What did you do? Your daughter stole your car. I see the picture of the accident. The picture of the accident clearly shows that your daughter hit her car.
Oh, nice car too. Yep. Yeah, she's got a Charger.
Car is the gray one.
This is the very first time I've seen this.
Well, I'm telling you, when you have front end damage, that means you hit somebody. She's wrong from the get-go. So I'm asking you, she came home, you told somebody, did you call the police and say, listen, my 14-year-old daughter took my car without permission. There was a bad accident. I hope nobody was hurt. Did you do that?
No, I did not.
No, of course not. You waited for somebody to find you.
No, not necessarily.
Well, what do you mean not necessarily? Unless you cut.
Why is she sticking up for her? Why? My parents would have never done that. Never.
Contacted somebody. Did you go back to...
I was under the impression that they called the police.
Just a second, what would give you that impression? Your daughter ran away.
She said that cops were called.
How did she know the cops were called? She ran away. What?
The cops were there. One of the cop had spoke to me that night. I was
After the accident?
no before. I mean, yeah, after the accident.
Well,
But
the accident happened 3:30 in the morning. The officer spoke to you at night. That's after the accident.
Yes, ma'am. But there's a fire department right by where we got into an accident at, and there was a police car parked while I was fleeing the scene. And he had asked me what I was doing, and I told him that I was fine and that there had just been a car accident. And he went.
And the policeman told you to leave.
No.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
spoke to a policeman that there had been this kind of car accident that you were driving. You were driving with that,
I never
and the
said that I
policeman
was
told you to
driving.
leave? Okay. Did you notify your insurance company?
Unfortunately,
That's either a yes or a no.
no, because I don't have insurance. It left.
Double whammy.
It
So
left.
your daughter follows in her mother's foot. This is the example that you're setting. She's driving your car without a license, and you have a car that has no insurance. That's a great lesson. And so what happens is a perfect storm. Your car without insurance, driven by your unlicensed minor child, causes a stupendous accident where someone could have been killed. You don't call the police. Did you go and look at the scene of the accident? It's either a yes or a no.
Nope.
Not the scene. No.
The scene. I'm talking about the scene of the accident. Your daughter came home. Did she tell you right away what happened? Shh. What time did your daughter get home?
about 7 or 8 in the morning.
Well, where did she go after the accident? Did you ask her?
She
No.
was waiting for a ride. She had
Just-
woke me up in my sleep and told me about the accident.
So the accident that happened 3:30 in the morning, according to her, or 5:30. So she was driving around for a couple of hours before the accident happened 5:30. An hour and a half later, she woke you up?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, ma'am.
And did she tell you where the accident happened?
Yes.
And what did you do?
We-
What did 7:30 in the morning? She had a terrible accident. She told you where it happened. Did she tell you that you ran away from the accident?
Yes.
What did you do?
Well, she does have severe asthma.
Just to say, I don't care whether she has severe
What?
asthma or not. It's irrelevant to me. I'm asking you what
What?
you did.
I
Right?
what?
What you did. Your daughter calls you.
Wait,
Not
Oh, the house comes
wait,
in the house.
Oh, I thought you said she called you.
wait, what? She has severe asthma, so she left the scene of the accident. Okay. All right, let's continue to listen.
Not important.
Okay.
She came into the house at 7:30. She told you that you stole the car, went for a joyride with her friend, whatever language she used, and she had a very bad accident. The car was demolished.
Mhm.
Right?
Ma'am.
Mhm.
What did you do? 7:30 in the morning. I want to know what you did. 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. What did you do?
She wakes me up. I'm freaking out. She's freaking out.
I don't
Her
care
asthma.
freaking out. It's
did you
not
do?
relevant to don't speak to your mother. I'm asking your mother a question.
What is the definition of that? I'm freaking out. She's freaking out. Well, I guess it's because she has severe asthma. Let me adjust my camera. Will that adjust anymore? Yes, it will. Isn't that great? It adjusts with hand motions. Now, I just wish it would stay. Can you just stay? Let me see if I can just make it stay. Can we make you stay? Yeah, it's funny. Let's see here.
What did you do?
As soon as she told me that, I was freaking out about it, and I went into mommy mode because she was outside in hours, waiting for a ride. So, and she was having asthma problems. She was in a panic. So I immediately, I was trying to figure out what's going on, but I also wanted to make sure that my daughter was okay.
Oh, that takes a half hour.
So I
That
went
takes a
to
half
her
hour. What did you
room
do at 8 o'clock?
and I gave her a breathing treatment.
But after you gave her the breathing treatment, that's 8 o'clock. Now it's 8:15.
As we're
I
giving
have-
her a treatment, we are looking through the phone or internet and looking to see what tow companies, what place would have our car. And we finally figure out where our car was, and I got a ride to
What
go look
time?
at my car.
What time?
I would say maybe about 9, 10 o'clock.
Okay. When was the call to the police? Now you took care of your daughter, you gave her a breathing treatment. You looked through the internet. When did you call the police?
I wonder where, like what's going on with this girl nowadays, you know? She went into mommy mode. She had a breathing treatment. She crashed her car. She totaled her car. She stole her car. She totaled it. She doesn't even know where her car is, but she gives her a breathing treatment. She went into mommy mode. It really makes you wonder what this girl's doing nowadays. Did she clean up her act? Is she in jail? Jeez, I mean, it's nuts, man. My parents never would have done that. They would have got on the phone and said, "Yeah, my kid was in an accident. He fled the scene. He stole our car. Mr. Police Officer, can you come to our house? Yeah, we got the car. We're coming to get your kid." That's what my parents would have done. My parents were my parents. They weren't my friend. That's for sure.
Police, your daughter was involved in a hit and run.
I was under assumption that the police were called,
Who told you that?
that the police was at the scene.
Just a second. Who told you that? She ran away.
Well, I do know that the car got sent to a police, impound, towing company.
You didn't know that until you looked it up.
Right.
I'm asking you when you called the police.
So the
answer is you did not.
No, I did not.
Okay. Now, so I don't have to go look any further. No insurance, no driver's license, fled the scene, her fault.
Crazy.
So now you have insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
And there was a note on the car.
Yes, ma'am.
The car is totaled. It looks like it's a total car to me.
Yes, ma'am.
How much was left on the note for the car?
$35,000.
Was left on the note?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll take a look at those papers in a second. And what was the check from insurance?
They paid $30,000.
Can I see, please?
I don't have my glasses, and they're in my purse. I'm sorry.
Maybe your husband can help you.
Must have been a high-end Challenger, man. Must have been a nice one. Must have had the V8 in it. Must have had the Hemi.
So am I correct that they paid you
2018.
$35,749? Is that what they paid you?
That's what they paid the dealership. Yes, ma'am.
$35,749. And the amount financed was $39,800?
That is correct.
And you hadn't made any payments?
Yes, ma'am. We've made payments.
This is $39,826, but you made payments, so that would reduce the amount of the loan.
This is the original copy of when we purchased the vehicle. And then I have a list of the payments that we made right here.
What I want to know is you're suing for the difference between what was paid
Yes, ma'am.
to the loan company and what you still owed that you had to make good on, correct?
Correct.
How much money did you have to make good on to the loan company? It's not $5,000.
No.
How much money did you have to pay the loan company to clear the debt?
What we had was called a gap insurance.
So you had gap.
Yes, ma'am.
So all you had was a deductible. So all you had to pay was if you had gap.
Which was a $500 deductible.
Just a sec.
Sorry.
That's all. That's what I want to know. You had gap insurance, so the gap covered whatever the
gap
difference.
didn't cover the complete loss of the vehicle because they said we didn't have uninsured motorists, so we had to come out of pocket.
So now I want you to show me
Yes, ma'am.
what your out of pocket was. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I wonder if this was during COVID. That must be why everybody's sitting there.
I'm not understanding this. You want to tell me what the out of pocket is? Gap paid. How much?
The rest besides 17.
$1,756.
Yes, ma'am. That's what we owe out of pocket.
Okay, not 5,000.
No, ma'am.
$1,756.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, that certainly has to make you whole. I knew it wasn't $5,000 because
Yes.
it says you had gap insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. $1,756. Now, you were taken from that accident scene to the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
Which hospital?
It's a community east.
Were you taken by ambulance?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you stay in the hospital?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did you have any uncovered medical bills?
No, ma'am.
Were they all covered?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So your out-of-pocket expense is $1,756.
Yes, ma'am.
And the discomfort that brought you to the hospital?
Yes, ma'am. And I have a lost wage paper from my employer as well.
I'd like to see it.
Also, if I may say, ma'am, we had to rent a car obviously, because her car was totaled, and the bill is in there as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, your out-of-pocket expenses, including your lost wages because you didn't work a full shift, you are an hourly employee. Those expenses, your car expenses, the $1,756, all amount to about $3,000. You're suing the defendant for $8,000, right?
Yeah.
I'm awarding you the $8,000. How dare you have a car on the road without insurance?
Awesome.
And how dare you place other people at risk by getting behind the wheel of a car when you're 14 years old and have no
I
business
remember
doing
why I wanted
Do
to
you
review
own
this.
or rent your own?
I remember why I wanted to review this. It was because of the mom. Her talking about, I gave her a breathing treatment and I went into mommy mode. I think Judge Judy got this one super right, which I was like pretty stoked about, and I was super happy for the people because in a lot of Judge Judy cases, she's always saying, no, you're only going to get this allowance for like, oh, you're only out of pocket the $1,700. These people are suing for $8,000, and technically, the technicality is that they shouldn't be getting that, but she gives it to them, which is awesome. It's kind of like a slap on the behind, and I think that's fantastic that Judge Judy did that.
Or home?
We rent.
You rent. Do you work?
At the moment, no.
Were you working then?
Yes.
Okay. What happened to your job? That's what you're going to tell me. You're going to tell me she came and she harassed you at your job. Tell me how.
They both did. Well,
No, I'm like, not both. Her.
The
Plaintiff.
Well, her husband is the one that did the talking.
And he said?
And he told me, I have never seen the accident until now, so I have no idea. I believe my daughter.
Well, you shouldn't. Why would you believe a thief?
No.
And a liar?
Believe what happened.
But why would you believe
she doesn't have a license?
And a liar?
She doesn't have a driver's license. And she's lying so she doesn't get into trouble. Oh my gosh.
Maybe a thief and a liar, but she's not stupid. If the plaintiff hit her, she would have stayed at the scene because she got hit. Doesn't that make sense to you?
Exactly.
That if she was the one who was in the right and got hit by the plaintiff, she would have remained. She said she saw a police car there and she spoke to a policeman. So if she was in the right in the accident, what'd she leave for?
Bingo.
Okay, you don't know. Judgment for the plaintiff, $8,000.
Yes.
Court is adjourned. It was very frightening. I've never been in an accident before, and so that time of morning, I'm on my way to work, so I'm not expecting that, of course.
I mean, my daughter took my car.
I'm glad that justice was served.
When I tried to come out to make the turn, I seen her and we crashed.
We crashed. When I tried to make the turn, I turned in front of her, and she had the right of way, and I turned in front of her. That's basically what happened.
Don't think she gets
because I don't have a driver's license, and I don't know the rules of the road.
It's the concept of what she done.
I don't have a car.
And her mother.
Did she just say, now I don't have a car? Did she just say that? What?
This was served.
When I tried to come out to make the turn, I seen her and we crashed.
I really don't think she gets the concept of what she done.
I don't have a car.
Oh, she just said that. I don't have a car. Folks, her daughter stole her car and crashed it. And she just said, now I don't have a car. Holy crow, I can't.
And her mother doesn't either, obviously.
Single mom without a car.
I think she was.
Oh, she's a single mom without a car. And the girl standing next to her, her daughter, is the one who did it.
Trying to get out of paying the money.
I mean, I immediately went into, mommy mode.
What does that mean? What does that mean? That's it. I'm done. I'm leaving. All right, I'll stay, but I'm really irritated with that. That's the second time she's said that. And look at the girl's face. Deep inside, she knows that she's playing her mother like a fiddle
because of her asthma issue.
And I think she
because of her asthma issues. Do you know I have asthma too? You know, my brother, he was labeled all of these things in school. My father, later in life, when my brother was an adult, my father said, "Did you use that stuff to your advantage in school? Did you use that kind of thing not to pay attention in school and do the wrong thing?" And my brother said, "Yeah, I did." And he admitted that he used those things to basically act out and get away with stuff and not pay attention in school. And the look on this girl's face is the sort of look my brother had. That same look, that smirky, I gotcha attitude.
He also was only concerned about her daughter, which is another big issue to me too.
I was frantic. I didn't know what to do.
You didn't never once mention, well, I wanted to check and see if the plaintiff was okay.
I mean, my daughter could have been way worse. I'm just happy she's still here with me.
Make sure you watch your kids. I've been a single parent as well. I raised 3 kids and I've not had to deal with this situation. Don't lay your keys around.
What a nice lady too. I feel so bad for those people. You know, she's on her way to work at what? It was like 3 or something o'clock in the morning or whatever it was. I don't even think that she said it was healthcare or whatever. So who knows? Maybe it was like even like a gas station clerk or who knows what it was. That bugs me. You know, people are trying to do some hard work and you have some punks that are wrecking the life. Bugs me. Well, if you're wondering what my channel is about, you can go see my videos. And I do car repair and with a little bit of comedy. And it's all family friendly, stuff like that. But yo, Friday, what's up, buddy? Why isn't anyone clicking the like button? Dude, I don't know. I have no clue, but I'm glad you're here. Dude, are you working right now? Let me see. You're in Texas, so what is it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is it? 9:30 right now for you? Yeah, it's going to be about 9:30. I was just about to like wrap this up because nobody's watching me, dude. I just decided to like fire up my my camera and hit the live button and let's see, 11. I thought you were in Texas, dude. So like 11:30, so it's 12:30 here. Hey, you know what, dude? I don't care. Either way, I'm glad you're here, dude. You are east side? Okay. Oh, you're on east. Okay, gotcha. You're on the east side of Texas. Gotcha. All right, cool. Well, dude, either way, listen, I don't care. I'm glad you're here. So, yeah, brother, I was just about to actually wrap it up and say that I was done, and I just got done watching Judge Judy and doing a I don't know, reaction video to Judge Judy and stuff. So, yeah, nobody's hitting that like button. Just you are gonna hit that like button for me, my brother. So, I don't know. I just decided, yeah, dude, I like Judge Judy. I was just saying in the beginning though, before you showed up, she gets a lot of the car stuff wrong. I love when she doesn't put up. Dude, there is a bug in here. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. And look what my camera does. It's got AI technology in it. Check this out. Look at this. It's ridiculous. It's redonkulous. Anyway, she gets she gets like a lot of the classic car stuff wrong. Like some dude will roll in with like a square body truck and somebody like hits it or something like that. And she's like, "Sir, this truck is not worth $8,000. And it's like, it's worth way more than $8,000. And she's like, "Paint your truck for $500. and dude, I get so upset. It really irritates me. So, no, dude, this is it's an OB. They call it an OBS bot, OBS bot. It's actually, it's like wicked tiny. I bought 2 of them actually. Where's my other one? Oh, dude, I'll show you. It's right here. This is right here. It's got like a little platform right here. Check this out. That's it. So this is the other one that I bought 2 of them. It's friggin' awesome, dude. Yeah, it's super nice. But before I went on, I forgot to hit stationary mode. It's doing its own thing right now. Like you can, yeah, it uses hand gestures to like. So I forgot to turn that off. So would you stop? Stop. It's like a quarter the size of mine. They sound different than mine. That sound different than mine. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, if I can get it to like come back, it's like I don't know why it just won't like spread out now. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That part, that's kind of annoying. Excuse me. And then you can't turn that off while you're using it. So I have to sit here and deal with it. Yeah, exactly. Which I'd rather do it in editing, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about like doing like maybe a live, like late night lives or something like that. I don't know. I haven't really been getting into the live stuff. It's been kind of to be honest with you, dude, like the paranormal crowd is not like, the support's not really there. I haven't really been feeling it too much. I'm not playing like a violin for myself, you know. I'm like, I just I'm trying to the parallels between the 2 universes, between the car stuff and the paranormal stuff, is not really working. So I kind of been distancing myself, you know. Let's see, live is for fun for sure, but the following is spotty. Yeah, you have to bait the titles for the thumbnails hard. Yeah, and dude, and to be honest with you, Friday, like I'm kind of I want to earn what I get. Like I don't I'm not like a butt kisser. I really want to work hard with my videos to try to get people. Like I really feel like the people that I do have, I earned. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I do feel like the ones that I do have, they're not like pity. They're not I feel like I have them because they said, oh, I like this guy. I wish that I had more, but I don't know. I just and I sometimes wonder, like when I'm in the paranormal stuff, I'm like, why am I here? Because it's the matchup isn't right. I do like it, but then I'm like, why am I wasting time here when I should be working on my own channel and doing that sort of thing? And I should be like around like more like-minded individuals. I do love all the people, like Carla and everybody, you know. Let's see. Yeah, you could have the best food in the world in a small cafe, but if you don't bring people in, they will never know. You have good stuff, but never underestimate the power of advertising. Dude, yeah, exactly. And dude, it's such a double-edged sword. I know. Like I feel so self-serving sometimes. Like, when you go into like the chats and stuff, I feel sometimes I feel like I'm self-serving myself. I don't, does that make sense? Like, I feel like I feel like I'll like low down on myself, like I'm pimping myself out. Like I shouldn't be here. I'm just this mechanic guy. I'm not a paranormal person. Like, um, uh, Laura and I are friends, and that's how I got into that stuff. I'm not really like a paranormal guy. I do enjoy like watching that stuff, but I I don't know. Sometimes I feel out of place, and I feel like I should. Uh, I don't know if that makes any sense. You know. Um, let's see. You're entertaining. You know your stuff, but if you want the channel to grow, you do have to sell yourself a little. Yeah, I know, dude. I agree. But do you ever feel like you're I don't know, like you ever feel like if when you have a standard, you feel like oh like I don't know, I'm just it's hard to say. Like I just um I don't know if that's being stubborn on my end, but I don't want to go into like a chat and go, hey everybody, vote for me. Like yeah, I feel like a politician, so I don't want to feel like a politician. Is that yeah, dude, that's a perfect analogy. Um, and sorry if I am insulting you when I call you dude, that's just the way I talk. But like, it's called imposter syndrome. I love it because we all know that there's that one imposter without even saying that guy's name, but like that gets annoying, and I don't want to be that guy. You know, it's like, uh, yeah, all right, cool. So like yeah, dude, I don't want to be that guy, you know, like, oh, there's Bill again. Like that's why, like, I don't know. I just, um, if people want to go see my stuff, then they'll go see my stuff. And if they want to, I find like, I was thinking like a lot of paranormal people, they don't even care about cars. Like I noticed I'll like ask them what kind of cars they drive. Like if I'm on a live show or in the chat, because I'm like interested on the car that they drive. Except for you, I know you have a 4Runner, 1996 4Runner. I will never forget that. And I'm like, but like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not really into cars, and like I wish I was, and like you know, a car is just a car. Like a lot of paranormal people don't give a crap about cars, and I'm like, to me that's perplexing. The only one that really isn't into machines is that dude from Canada, Jean Pierre or whatever his name is. He's like into Harleys and stuff, which you know is kind of cool. But yeah, let me see. Let people know you are there. It's a must grow. Your following will find you that way. Yeah, dude, I agree. And you know, dude, I was gonna say, you know what's actually really helping lately? In the past 2 weeks, I've gotten 15 subscribers just from making shorts. I made 3 short videos, and like in 2 weeks, I think it's been like maybe just under 2 weeks, I've gotten like 15 subscribers just by making shorts. So I'm like, I just got done editing a video, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like, well, maybe I'll do a live tonight just to see what happens and stuff. And then I was like, the shorts are like really kicking butt. Like one of them's got like, it's not like a ton of views, but it's like 700 views. And one of them's got like just under, one's like 650, and then one of them had like 20 views, and I changed the thumbnail on it, and it boosted it up another 20 views. So it's crazy. Yeah, and yeah, you need to. So the shorts are awesome. I need to make more myself. Yeah, and I noticed too myself, me even myself watching more shorts. I'm like, because my attention span is so short. So I'm like, geez, I should like follow suit here and make shorts. And what actually stopped me is because I use DaVinci, Black Magic, DaVinci Resolve, and I'm like, this sucks making. So I was like, all right, well, every time I make a short, I'm gonna have to start filming in portrait mode. I was like, well, no, I don't. So I went into my DaVinci Resolve, and all I had to do was click a little button to put it in the different mode to turn it into not landscape, but the portrait mode. And it was just a little click. That's all I had to do. And put it under 3 minutes, and then bang, boom, upload it into YouTube, and it automatically recognizes it as a short. I was like, wow, this is simple. Create your hashtags, and the cool thing is when you have a bunch of videos, man, you could take segments out of them videos and make a ton of shorts out of it. So you have videos within videos. So that's what I've been thinking about. Let's see, you could do this transition, do a few. Is this engine haunted type? Dude, that's a great idea. Actually, I didn't. Dude, that's a wicked good idea, man. I didn't think of that. I'm going to use that. I'm stealing Friday House's idea. That's great. Because then you get like people, because that's the hashtag, like haunted engine and stuff like that. Because I was telling my buddy, he does like, dude, he's like wicked smart. All right, thanks, man. He's like wicked smart with like Bitcoin and stuff. He's like an investor and all this stuff. So he made his first short the other day, and he had like 3 views in like a week. And I was like, dude, you got to make some hashtags. He's like, what's that? And I was like, all right, man, open up Chat GTP and tell it what you did. And that's what I use, Chat GTP. And like, it gives you a ton of awesome hashtags. So that's what he did. And I told him to get rid of his stupid title, because his title made no sense because people don't know what he's talking about. And I said, go in there and then put your hashtags in of 100 caricatures or less. And then he put it in there. And then, dude, he has like, in 3 days, it went up like 50 views. So the hashtags are important too. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. So it's just all a matter of like being crafty. Now I like lay down at night and I'm like, all right, what can I do next? And then I leave cliffhangers too. Like this, the last one I just did is about my Dodge Dakota, will it start? And it's all about the buildup. All right, I'm trying to get it to start, and then I hit the key, and then I show the engine, and then just before, if it starts or not, I cut the video and put my logo up. And now you have to go to that video. There's the you hit the link, so you don't know if it started or not. So I've been leaving cliffhangers now too. So yes, I use Chat GTP a lot. I am dyslexic, so when I write, it's a mess. It can make my stuff readable. Yeah, bro. So when I write like for my it looks at my hands, the camera. Stop watching my hands. Would you open up, please? Stop it. It's a great camera. I love it, but it's like, it has AI technology, and it's like, oh, are you getting serious? It starts honing in on my face, like I'm telling a great story or something. Anyway, yeah, if I'm trying to like, I'll tell it like, okay, here's what my video is about. Give me a quirky title, and it comes up with these killer titles that I would never think of. And then I'm like, all right, here's what the video is about. Come up with a quirky summary of what it's about. And I'm like, dude, this is gold. And boom, rather than me going, hi, everyone, it's Bill here. I would love for you to watch my video. It's going to be fun and great because I'm great. And yeah, dude, it's just so much better. I mean, we live in such an awesome era. Could you imagine I can't imagine what my kids are going to say when they're my age. Hopefully everything is still good, but I can't imagine what it's going to be like. But yeah, it's just amazing what everything's going on, you know, with the AI and stuff like that. Well, we got two in here. There's someone else watching. I don't know who. I wish they'd say hello. But yeah, I was supposed to be on Dana's show, Mrs. Boo Production, but let's see. Well, introduce yourself, but you know, like it's a friend of friend you're meeting. Yeah. So I was supposed to go on Dana's show yesterday, but her mom isn't doing so well, so we had to cancel. So that should be pretty cool. I get a you know who I'm talking about, Jeff's wife, Dana. Mrs. Boo Production. She's got her own channel and she's gonna start a live chat. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Like, hey, Bill here. Today we got coffee. And how about you to bring out the the carbs? Show some bread, dude. You know, when I first started my show, my channel, it was called Carbs and Coffee. And so when I would show up in like the chat, I don't know if maybe you remember this or whatever, but like when I'd show up in like the chat, people were like, oh, Carbs and Coffee, cool. Like they thought I was like a cooking show or something. Like I'd like review like bread and drink coffee and like go eat donuts and stuff. I was like, yeah, well, don't let the big fat gut fool you. I was like, no, it's carbs as in like carburetors, you know, short for, you know. And I was like, dude, I got to change this. It doesn't roll off the tongue as nice, but it kind of solves the problem. So I changed it to carburetors and coffee. And now it just, it seems a little more natural. The carburetors, I can't even remember it calling it Carbs and Coffee, but it's not. Carbs and Coffee does sound better, but people were like, Carbs and Coffee. They just thought it was a cooking show that I did or something like that. I'd always have to explain, no. Carbs, you know? So yeah, dude, people were like, Carbs and Coffee. Like, yeah, I can see where you think like I just sit there and eat donuts and drink coffee and talk. And dude, maybe I should have a show like that. It could be like my secondary channel, Carbs and Coffee, carburetors. Maybe I should do that. Because you know what? I was working yesterday out in the garage, and I don't know how old. I'm not going to ask you how old you are Friday, but I'm just getting too old for wrenching, man. I was in such pain. I came in the house and I was like, I was sick, dude. I was freaking sick, and I got a really bad back, and I love doing it, but sometimes when a machine is beating you, like it's giving you problems, and I'm like out of answers, not only the fatigue, the physical fatigue, but the mental fatigue starts to get you, and you're filming and then you turn the camera off because you don't have any more answers. That is like the hard part. And it's not even my machine. It's my buddy's. And I'm like, it's an 06 Sportsman 450. And I'm like, I lost spark on it, but I think I have it figured out now. So the point is, dude, I was like, I cleaned the carb and everything, and I rebuilt it, and I cleaned it out in kerosene and everything, and brake clean. And I came in the house and I was friggin' sick, and I was like, I think all that stuff got in my bloodstream, and I took a 4-hour nap and everything. Let's see. That's when you go in a different direction. Either have the viewers give ideas or bring out thermite. Yeah. Yeah. I don't, dude, I'm in New York. We can't get that stuff. The state, I probably shouldn't say anything. We're lucky if we can get, they just like 5 years ago, we were able to even start having fireworks here. Fireworks have been illegal since the dawn of time here in New York State. They just started letting us have fireworks here. And the fireworks that we have are like ground fireworks only, like fountains and stuff like that, which is okay. At least we get to have them. So, see, I feel you. I forget in Texas we can do basically anything. Yeah. I mean, so I do have like my handgun license and stuff, which I'm glad I got. I've had that since 1998. I got that a long time ago. I made sure I got that a long time ago. And stuff. So, but it took me a year. It took me 1 year to get my handgun license. Yeah, see here, it's illegal to open carry. You can get arrested. If your handgun shows at all, you can get arrested. So say I'm, well, first of all, they make it illegal to carry your gun anywhere here. But so say if I walk into a Dunkin' Donuts, I can get arrested if I have my handgun on me, because it has to be posted on the door and that they allow you to carry a firearm. Yeah, see, that's awesome. I think it's awesome. So here it's concealed carry. Nobody can know that you have it. So I mean, I guess it's the element of surprise. But if say for argument's sake, I'm in a facility where like I yawn and my jacket lifts up and now you can see the butt handle of my gun. Somebody could call the police on me and now they could say that I flashed my gun and I can get arrested for that. And I could say, no, I didn't. They could say, well, they said they saw your gun and they described it to me. It was stainless, it was silver, and it had black handle. Can I see it? And it was stainless and a black handle. Then I showed it. They described it to a T. No, I was yawning and I went like this. No, that's nope. Yeah, dude, unfortunately this is where I was born, and I don't want to say I'm trapped, but like I want to I'd love to move to Tennessee, actually. That's where I'd like to go. But I still have little kids right now. They're not little, but my youngest is 13. I would like to get out of here. Love to get out of here. Can't stand it here. My sister, she lives down in the city. She claims that she loves it, but I mean, I've been down there, but it's crazy. It's just nuts, man. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't envy the heat that you guys have, but I mean, it's 92 degrees here though too. So let's see, where is the best place to do what you do with cars? Like where? Like elaborate. You mean like the scene, like parts availability? Here is a miserable heat and cold. The humidity makes it bad. I've had 3 heat strokes. Yeah, bro, I couldn't imagine. So, in answer to your question, I would say like something like, I would say like the California scene would be like awesome. Well, like the rust-free cars and everything like that. Whenever I watch like David Freiberger's channel and stuff like that, and just seeing the availability that they have with like cool rust-free cars, and I just think that's so cool. I mean, they're a lot more expensive than what we have. We have just rusted junk here, dude. Just everything is just rusted out junk. Whenever I go look at a car here, the dealership tricks here is nice and shiny, and then underneath they use this rubberized. It's basically like a spray paint, but it's like this undercoat. They call it undercarriage undercoat, And the trick that they do is they spray it to hide all the rust. First thing I do whenever I buy a car around here is I get on my hands and knees and look underneath, and they hate that. And because every car around here is rotted out. I've got an 08 Equinox. It's all rotted out underneath, so I have to scrap it. It's no longer roadworthy. So let's see. More of the cost to get, repair, and deal with cars. Basically, what place would be best for doing the repair and such. Let me see. More of the cost and get, repair, and deal with cars. Geez, I think it's all relative. I would say, so I think, let's start with like used cars. If you want to buy a used car, like around here, they're cheap because they're junk. They're rusted out garbage. If you want to buy a nice used car, a friend of mine, he would buy nothing but Cummins trucks, and he'd have them shipped from Texas. That's we have like a large Mennonite community around here, and they wouldn't use the internet, so they would come to him all the time. They'd say, find me a diesel truck, and all they would want is Cummins trucks. So he'd get on the horn, and he would source them from Texas all the time. And I don't know if that was because, well, first of all, it's because they're rust free. But there was a guy out there that this guy has since passed away, but he would find great deals, at this one truck dealership. And all this guy ever dealt in was Cummins trucks and like 3,500 dualies and stuff like that. And he'd have them shipped from Texas to here. And there were many more diesel trucks in your area down there than there are up here, because there's a lot more like need for that sort of thing down near you. Like there's a lot more like cattle and things like that as opposed to here. And also, if there are those kind of trucks around here, exactly, those kind of trucks around here are rotted junk. So yeah, that's we would hardly ever buy anything from here. And if we did, we would get a deal on it and use it as a winter beater. That's a lot of things that we have. We park in the summer, we park in the winter, our nice cars, and then just run. We call them a beater with a heater. But as far as like getting things worked on, I think that's kind of place to place. And I would never get anything done at a dealership, dude. Like I think I would find a nice mom and pop shop that you can trust. Get a good working relationship with somebody that you could trust. Find a reputable place. I would go on Google reviews, find somebody that has a great review, somebody that you could trust. And if they're going to replace parts, I would ask to see the replacement part. A good shop that tells you that they're replaced parts will actually, hey, Spookfest, what's going on, man? And it's not Sir Spookfest, it's Senior, right? Senior Spookfest. That actually show you the parts. The shop that I worked at, it was just a one shop, one stop. He would actually keep the parts that he replaced at a customer's car in a pile in the corner and say, there's your old parts, to sort of prove there's what I changed. Rather than saying, take my word for it, I changed them. And that to me is like, oh, cool, man. That's like, that's pretty solid to like, just to show you I'm not lying, or whatever. Yeah, he was a good dude. He was like my mentor, man. Everything that I like learned, I don't know like a ton about doing stuff. I learned a lot a lot on my own, but like that dude he was a good guy, man. A lot of people didn't like him, but him and I we just like hit it off. Because you know what it was, he was a Dodge guy and so was I, and we just hit it off. So yeah, Ryan, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Let's see. I always offered my customer their old HVAC parts. Yeah, man. Do you know what, dude? Because it shows them that like, hey, I changed it. Here's your old garbage. It makes a customer feel good, not that there's a phantom part there. So, dude, I get this. Let's see. Yeah, good to see you, Ryan. My wife's friend comes to our house. My wife does, she's a cosmetologist. She used to be, but she doesn't do it anymore because her hands hurt. But she had an 08, no, it was like a 2012 Jeep Liberty. And she says, yeah, the dealership changed my drive shaft. And I was like, change your drive shaft for what? And she goes, because my heat shield was rubbing on it. And I was like, what? And she says, let's see, going good to do something stupid. I'll be back. Yeah, all right, dude. I'm sure it's no more stupid than listening to me. I'm like, what? I go, give me your keys. So I have like this hill that I could park on. I looked underneath her truck and you could see where her drive shaft was not replaced. It was not brand new. It was the original drive shaft in her truck. And you could see where the heat shield fell down and was rubbing on her drive shaft. She took it to the dealership and they charged her like $2,700 to fix her drive shaft and replace it with a brand new one from the dealership. And they never did it. They never changed it. They never put a new drive shaft in it. And to tell her that she needed one in the first place, Friday, I'm sure you know what a heat shield is too, right? It's just basically a piece of thin aluminum, like aluminum foil, basically. Here, we tear ours off. They fall every time because they rot away, the studs, and they corrode, and then they just fall and drop. We just rip them right off and throw them. And by the way, that's what they did too. They just tore it off and never even replaced it. So I came back into the house and I was shaking. I was so mad. And I said, do you have the receipt? She's like, yeah, I have it at home. I go, they never changed that. I was like so mad because she's a good friend that we knew from church too. And she kind of acted like she didn't care. She's like, oh, well, I'll have to say something. Oh boy, really passive, you know? She didn't say anything about it. I'm sure she didn't. These dealerships are crooks, man. They are crooks. They don't make any money on selling brand new cars. Their money is made on selling used cars that have been traded in that are good enough to sell on their lot, and on the service end. That's where they make all their money. So, yeah, yes, exactly. I don't think she liked confrontation at all. Dude, $2,700 for nothing. I mean, you may as well walk it. Hi, dealership. My name is so-and-so, and I just want to donate $2,700 to the cause. What cause? I don't know, anything. Here you go. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. The only time I've ever had brand new vehicles is when I had my business, my dental business, and I had 4 of them. And I'll never have a brand new vehicle ever again. There's no need to. No need to. Secondhand, if you can buy like a car that's been pre-owned, you know, a couple of years old, if you can, if you're fortunate enough to be able to afford one, then do it. Do it that way. But, you know, it's ridiculous. So, it kills me. Down here, we have too many shade tree mechanics for that to happen. They'll rat out a shop fast. Well, that's good, man. So this was an actual like dealership, and sometimes I think they think they're too, and plus I think they think they're too big, and she didn't do anything about it either, so nobody ever knew, and it really wasn't my place to call. So yeah, and around here there's not a lot. Yeah, it's crazy. And man, I tell you what, too, I'm changing the subject a little bit. I go past like Midas and Monroe. Them guys are working from like 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night. That's 12 hours. Those guys, I used to deliver to them guys like parts. Those guys work nonstop and they hardly make any money. Oh my gosh. They work like from 8 to 8. And then they work Saturday too. It's unbelievable how much they work. And it's so that I'd go home and cry. I'm not lying. I'd go home and cry. I would. Be so bad. So bad. Unbelievable. Yeah, used to run that too. Most days were 16 hours days. For the longest time, I have only 2 days off a month. Really? Did you worked at like one of those places too? By the way, do you still have your geez, I'm drawing a blank. Your Forerunner, right? Oh, HVAC work. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's a lot, man. So I like the new generation, the brand new Forerunners. I'm not a fan of. I like the generation just before the new ones now, like the 16s and all the way up. Just before the brand new Forerunners, I don't know. I think they're gonna have to grow on me. But the ones just before that, oh, I love the design of those. But the new ones that just came out, I'm like looking at those and I'm like, I don't really like the looks of those. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I think Forerunner is awesome. I love those things. They're so cool. I'd love to get like a Land Cruiser though, too. That'd be killer. Like the 90s Land Cruisers. Those things are awesome too, man. A lot of those like down in like Africa and everything. Hey, Friday, did you realize that let's see, I don't run it through the mud. It's kind of a baby hit. But I know it could do it if oh yeah, I wouldn't either, man. Just keep it nice. I was gonna say, dude, do you remember? Do you realize that when I did my very first live with my cell phone, you were there too? When I was outside, that was like, I think it was like last year. You caught me too. That's so funny, man. I just realized that. So, dude, yeah, I appreciate that. That's funny. Yeah, and tomorrow, actually, you know what? So I picked up a 2009 Mini Cooper S for $500. So tomorrow I have to go and I have to do a little work to it tomorrow to go what do I got to do? I got to put some coils on it, some front coil quick struts on it tomorrow to get it ready to. It needs a starter. Hopefully that's all it needs. It's a long story. It's going to be on the channel. It's kind of a long story how I've acquired it and what it needs. And hopefully the engine isn't shot in it, but what is it? Chili pepper red with the white top, and it's a 6-speed manual. I don't think they made any Mini Cooper S's with an automatic. That'd be kind of, I don't know, but yeah, it's the turbo. It's the 4-banger turbo. I also have a 2004 Mini Cooper S. So now I have two. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know why I needed it, but it was only $500. It was my son's friend. He's like, "You want to buy my Mini Cooper?" I'm like, "Not really. I don't know." And then I went and saw it, and I'm like, "Dude, even if like I don't get it running, I could part this thing out like with no problem because there's no rust on it." So, and that's up here, a Mini Cooper. So Mini Coopers around here, the rear taillights, they rot out of them and they fall out. So this thing has no rust on it. So I was like, well, at least I could part it out if I had to. So I guess I can make videos out of this thing, only for then just put a long string on the front. Yeah, I could do that. But dude, they're wicked fun to drive. I'm telling you, Friday, I know what you're thinking. I thought the same thing, dude. I thought like 5 years ago, I drove one, a Mini Cooper S. So the one that I have in my garage is a supercharged, and this one I'm getting is a turbocharged. So the first one I ever drove was a 2003, and dude, I've driven, like I counted them the other day. I've had 97 cars in my life. This was the most fun car I've ever driven. So I was like, I have to have one. So I bought one. And now I'm like, when he said, "Oh, I got a Mini Cooper," and I was thinking about selling it, and it's like, "Well, how much you want for it?" And he told me all the problems with it. I don't know, $500. I was like, "Ooh, okay, maybe I'll do that." Went and looked at it. So I'm like, yeah, dude, I know it seems like, and I don't know, I think you're kind of a big guy too. I'm 6'4", man, and no problem fitting in it. No problem. So, dude, a 94 Lumina, not small at all, dude. Do you remember the Z34? My buddy had a Z34 Lumina. That thing was sick. Awesome. I think his was a 3. It was a 3.4 in that, but it was like high compression engine in it. It was red. It was sick, man. It had the vents in the hood too. Yep. Yeah, now you're talking. I love all them 90 GM cool cars. I've had a GTP, the Grand Prix GTP. I've had a couple of those. I've had a GT and a GTP. Well, the Lumina was small compared to the 87 Marquis, if I spelled that right. 87 Marquis, like a Ford, like a Grand Marquis. Yeah, my mom had a Grand Marquis. Yep. Yeah, cop car. They use those for cop cars too, Grand Marquis. Not a lot of them. In that era, that was like Dodge Diplomats, but was it really French for boat? That's cool. Grand Marquis. My grandfather had a Dodge Diplomat. It was a 1984, and then he stepped up to a 1987 Fifth Avenue. That was a cool car. Yeah, it was pretty neat. The The Dodge Diplomat had the 318 in it. Front bumper, I-50. Yeah, exactly. 10 minutes before I did. Yeah. Yeah, it was a cool car, man. I still dig that stuff though. Like the 1994 Caprice and all that. It's not French. I was joking. That's good. You got me. You got me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. Well, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of like to establish a live show again, you know, to maybe get like a schedule going. I just don't know. Let's see, if you get into a wreck, you have to get out and see who you crushed. Yeah. Dude, my brother always had big cars. He had a 1977 Impala. He had a 79 Monte Carlo. He had a Buick St. Regis. That was like an 81 St. Regis. Yeah, he always had big cars. He had I think it was like a 1980 Eagle. That was the all-wheel drive station wagon. The thing caught on fire when he was driving it. He had to pull over and it just burned to the ground. AMC Eagle. Those were cool cars. Weird cars, but I couldn't get any parts for them. I had an inline 6 in it. It was like a 220 something. I don't know, it was weird. Yeah, so. But yeah, man, I guess we lost Ryan, and dude, I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Let's see, they were gas drinkers too. I went to get gas one day and left the engine running. The attendant said to kill the motor. The gas pump couldn't. Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. Let's see. I wonder what your Grand Marquis had in it. Probably had a 302. That's not too bad. Yeah, those are like riding on a cloud. Oh, my father. What did he have? He had that. It was a project car. 1977. What was it? Lincoln Mark IV or something like that. No, Lincoln Continental. Yeah, that's what it was. It was 2-door. It's a pretty cool car. Let's see. It has a card made by Hoover. Yeah, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, it was I had a lot of interesting vehicles in my day. Yeah. I had like 9 IROC Z's, and there's so many cars, like I'll like go, oh yeah, I remember that car, and pickup trucks and vans and stuff, and smaller cars, Renaults, and of course the Porsches and stuff. So I still have a couple of those left. Yeah, so we'll see. If working on the cars is harder to do, you could always talk about a car, like cover its history. Yeah, I mean, I was doing that, you know, on my show with my co-host. My co-host, he's an ASC certified mechanic, so it was good having him here. I'm more like the history guy. He's more like he could whip out, boom, exactly, especially with new cars. But I actually had a lot. I could whip out some things that he didn't know, which was just kind of made me feel pretty good, actually, because he'd go, "Oh, is that right?" And I'd go, "Yeah, you didn't know that, but it was kind of cool to like made this old timer feel good that I'm only 10 years older than him, but The history stuff, like I'm pretty good with. Yeah. Your members only can vote on what car to cover next. Yeah, my members only. Dude, I gotta get that those 500 subs, dude. That's gonna be a struggle. I don't know, man. I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep I guess maybe if I try and do a live every Friday night or something like that, you know? Friday, dude, you don't know how much I appreciate you, man. I mean, I hadn't seen you in a while and like in the chat, and I seen you pop up and I'm like, Friday, dude. You know? It's like Carla was saying in her live, you know, she was saying like, you know, when we don't see some of the people, like we do notice, you know, and I do too. There's some people that I could do without, to be honest with you. Some of them like doesn't matter to me, but like people like you, there's Carla, there's Susan, of course, Laura, Wayne, Jamie, Jimmy, Ryan. There's like tons of people that like Raven that you're like, hey, if they're not in there, you kind of wonder where are they? That dude Dotson, like, gone. He was a cool dude, you know. I don't know. I wish that dude was around because he was cool. We used to talk kind of banter on cars and stuff. You know, like Cree and all them. Like, it's cool. It's cool. Like when they're not around, you wonder, you know, who's the other girl? She's not around anymore. I know she was in the hospital all the time. Dude, this is what happens. If I wasn't on camera, I would remember her name. Oh man, I feel so bad. Oh my gosh. Anyways, she was always in chat, and then now she's just gone. Anyways, you know, you always, you know, Alyssa. Thank you. See, dude, that's what happens when you get old. I don't even know what that word is. Don't even know, but I like it. I like it. Yeah, Alyssa, dude. Yeah. Yeah, just gone. But you know, I understand people get busy. I duck out once in a while too. I just get busy and I don't have time. I'm like, you know, I got stuff I got to do. It's like, do I sit here and watch somebody else's channel, you know, their live show, or do I continue to edit and get work on a video once a week? That's what I should be doing. Put out a video once a week. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to make it again this week. It's been every 2 weeks now. Well, it's okay. The shorts have been helping, so the shorts have been really helping. This counts as a video, so I guess that helps. But it's been tough. I tell you what, dude. What helps is I have the watched hours. I don't have the subscribers. I think that's awesome. Because usually some people have the subscribers, they don't have the watched hours. I have the watched hours, which is awesome. I was like, oh, so I got a notification that, you know, I need to just keep going, plugging away. If I can get the subscribers, if I can get to that 500, I will be monetized. So, man, I just got to keep going. So, but yeah, dude. Well, thanks, man. I'm gonna head out and call it a night. But I just want to say thanks, dude, for chatting with me. And hopefully I'll see you on a live show with somebody pretty soon. Maybe Dana will have you on or something like that. She's been trying to like book people too. But like I said, she's got some stuff going on with family and stuff. But I'm sure she's going to want to like book people. So maybe you can get on there and talk some paranormal stuff or whatever, you know? So It's when the brain tries to help. One remembers something by blocking one words, by somehow blocks the word for you're looking for. It's related to oh, gotcha. Okay. Yep. See, dude, that's why you're here. Be my guide, you know. See, you got vids, shorts, lives, and presentations. Outside of that is social media and podcasts. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, back in the back of my mind, I've always been going, yeah, I got to get back on the live thing again, you know. And dude, you being here really, really like to help me. I appreciate it. Glad to be here. I will be on Steve's more and with the bros. Okay. Yeah, sweet, dude. The bros are Ryan, Mike, Berkey, B, and Matt. Okay, dude, that sounds good. Oh, Steve's Nocturnal Frequency. All right, yeah. All right, man. So do you go on there like on screen? Are you on like actual so we can actually see you? Are you on that? That'd be cool, dude. I think I'm subscribed to you, am I? Are you putting stuff out? If you're not, you better. I know you've been busy, so maybe you should do some off-road bud videos. No, I'm kidding. With your truck. No, I'm kidding. When I can, I work nights. Yes, I have to get my cam set up again. Yeah, dude. I hear you, man. And thankfully, you know, I'm just trying to make my channel grow, and my wife is the breadwinner. So I understand when you have to work, there's no time for like the YouTube stuff. I get it. So, oh, do you? That's awesome, man. Yeah, dude, I have like, I have some like good stuff. Dude, I have a brand new camera. You want to see my brand new camera? Hang on a second. Don't go anywhere. It's right there. No, it's not super expensive or anything. I paid $1,000 for it. It's brand new. But I have not used it yet. I've had it for I think at least 2 months. I have yet to use it because I'm afraid to. Because the stuff I do out in the garage. And like the other day, oh, my other camera's out in the garage. I left it out in the garage. I have an M50 that I use for like all my filming. So I was like spraying stuff and check this out, dude. I'm a true mechanic. Why do I have brake cleaner in here? I just do because I used to clean everything. I like splashed brake clean like on my camera. And I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna like bring this camera out in the garage and film rust stuff and like under cars and everything. No way. No way. Yeah, dude. So this is the R10. And yeah. So like the only time I think I'll use this is when I go to like car shows and stuff. I want to start going to car shows and filming like cool cars and you know, that kind of stuff. And like Pick and Pull, the place I go to, the one guy that gives you permission to go there, like I'll take this camera, but other than that, I'm not going to use it. So let me see. Getting some vids recorded. I will be teaching the physics of paranormal. That'd be cool. Canon is DA. Oh, Canon is the bomb. Yeah, dude. The reason why, another thing too, Canon, some like a lot of the, I mean, I don't know about the new cameras nowadays, like Sony's and like Nikon and stuff like that. But back in the day, mic jacks were like an option on those cameras, but Canon mic jacks were a standard. And that's what I always liked about Canon. If you bought a Canon camera, they always had a mic jack. So it was like, oh, you bought a Canon? Has a mic jack. Sony and all those other cameras, it was like, oh, this one doesn't have a mic jack. This one does. You have to upgrade to get the mic jack and stuff. So that's always a cool thing. And the Canons always are kind of more of a user-friendly base to it, which listen, I'm like a mechanic. I don't want to sit there and be a photographer and an engineer on doing that stuff. I don't want to spend time on like learning all that stuff. Are there learning curves? Yeah, but it also is a lot like my other camera, Canon. So I didn't want to go to like the Sony, what is that one? Like whatever one, super awesome one I was gonna get. I was like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna stay with the Canon. Ooh, zooming in on my, yeah, you want to zoom in? Yeah. So dude, yeah, it's a nice camera. And it came with like a ton of other stuff, like a tripod and everything. I got it off of eBay. It was like a whole kit. And it was like the best deal that I can get. And let me see. It's got like a bigger battery. It's like got longer life. And I bought like extra batteries for it too, because I'm always out in the garage for a long time. So I have the Canon 80D. Yeah, dude, I seen it in your when you were on Laura's show, I think it was, the Tascam recorder to get the audio clean. Just posted a photo of my YouTube feed. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I also have I have this too. Check this out. So I have this I don't know why it's got crud on it, but it does. But anyways, yeah, I got these wireless mics too. So these will work in unison with the camera. So yeah, I like I said, I haven't used it though. I haven't. I've been nervous too. But yeah, it came with like a bag and everything, and the tripod it came with was like a toy. It's like garbage, but nonetheless, it came with one. And yeah, it's pretty sick, dude. I wanted to get what you had, like the 80 and stuff like that, and but yeah, I was just like, I'll grab this one, man. I did a lot of research on it and stuff, and this is like at a full body. It's kind of in between like a full body and a sort of smaller body, but yeah, I'm just still afraid to use it out in the garage. Yeah, so good lab mics are a must. I don't use wireless anymore. Yeah, dude, I also have like a wired one too. So either way, I've got options. I got tons of equipment. Like over here, I got a wall filled with tons of stuff and brake clean. Gotta have your brake clean. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. I don't use brake clean for that. But yeah, my cables and my drum sets back there, and my guitars are over here, and it's kind of a mess. It's kind of a happy accident, you know. So yeah. All right. Oh yeah, dude, the XA11, is that what? Let me see. Is that what you have? That's what I meant to say. The XA11. That's an awesome camera. I was gonna get one of those, but I decided to go this route. So, it's in the. Oh, cool. All right. So you have one coming, the XA11? Yeah, dude, that's a beast of a camera. I love that thing. Yeah, it's sick, man. That's a nice camera. Yeah, I'd still like to get that. You know, it's just like a regular camcorder. Let's see, I found one that works, but they couldn't find the charger. Got it at the pawn shop layaway. $100? Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure you could get the charger like off eBay, like a brand new one for like probably $20, I bet. Let's see, found one that works. That's gonna be awesome, man. Yeah, see, dude, we don't have pawn shops around here. We don't have cool stuff around here like that. So we like, yeah, we just don't. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, we just don't have cool. We just don't live in an area like that, man. It's pretty lame. So anything we have to get online. So we'd have to find that on eBay. There's nothing. And if it was in a pawn shop around here, we used to have a pawn shop like 7 miles from here. It was like in a strip mall, and everything in there was like super expensive. It was only like about say, let's pretend if something was $500 brand new, they'd want like $430 for it used. Well, I'm gonna get the brand new thing for the extra $70. Why would I get that? So it was never a bargain. There was never anything there that was of any use that was a bargain. So yeah, just didn't bother with it. So blue. All right, man. Dude, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Hopefully I'll see you soon. The Tascam came from eBay. Next one will be the DR70D. This one is a DR7. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I have a Tascam also. What is that? It's a DR. I don't remember what that is. The mics are this way. I forgot what that is. I've had it a long time. Probably 8 years or so. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yep. Let's see. All right. Yeah, dude, you too, man. All right, thanks. I appreciate it. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll do like every Friday night or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try to I don't know, maybe I should just try to do something and get like a regimen going. You think Friday? I don't know. Hey, maybe Friday. That used to be your day, didn't it? Yeah. You're off on Mondays. Yeah. So, dude, you work on the weekends too? Yeah. Yeah, like, dude, I have like a lot of recording equipment too. Check this out. Tascam. Yeah, this is the DP03, I think. Yeah. So it's got a lot of dust on it, but that's when I would record my instruments through this thing. And then I found a program called Reaper. That's a free program that I found, through computers. But I got to get back into like recording music again, man. I want to start playing again. And I got to build this guitar over here. I got it because I got it in a bag because it's being protected, but it's a Jackson. Can't see the headstock, but yeah, dude, I painted this paint right here. So if you go and watch my videos, I'm painting my Dodge Dakota the same color that the U.S. Army and Marines use to paint the Abrams tanks and the Bradley and the Humvees. The same Desert Storm colors, the same exact paint that they use. I'm using that same paint. And that's this color too. I painted this guitar the same color, the same paint. So I just got to build it up. I was thinking of like making it look like it was riveted or something. But then I was like, nah, I think I'll just leave it because I think I would wreck it if I did that. But yeah, I got to build it. It's almost done. And then after that, I have to start playing. Yeah, thanks, dude. It's Explorer series. That is a Jackson Kelly. There's a cheaper model of that version, but that one is actually the Floyd Rose version, which is a Kelly model. So yeah, it's nice. Like it's a Marty Friedman style. So it used to be like a transparent blue flame top, but it was in really poor condition. So I was like, yeah, I stripped it and decided to paint it. So yeah. All right, dude, I'm going to let you cruise. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if there's anybody else here. Thanks for stopping in. And I will see you again. And I will try to make sure I advertise a little bit more. Tonight, I just said, you know what? I'm clicking on and I'm going to go for it. But dude, Friday, you like kind of been there from day one. So, dude, I really appreciate you. Take care of my future forerunner, will you? I appreciate you. Yeah, dude, I'll catch you on like when you're doing your show, okay? Let's see. Friday says, have a great night, Bill. Glad to have been here. Push it on Discord as well. Yeah, dude, I gotta look into that. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what I'm doing with that Discord, but my son does. He's huge into that. So I'll take your advice. I'll have to look into it. I'll ask him about it too. He's huge. He builds computers. He built this computer. So I'll have to ask him about all that stuff too, man. All right, everybody. Anybody who's here, I know Friday is. Thanks for hanging with me, brother. I'll talk to you soon, okay?